Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks, and today we have a very special episode of Crash City Requested, and that's because we hit 700 subscribers, so thank you very much everyone for that. And to celebrate, we are going to have a super big Thomas free-for-all, and this is from a request by Evan Jacobson. They requested a Thomas free-for-all, but I picked the engines, but we have 10 of them here, so let's go through them. We have Scrapyard Escape Thomas, Digging for Treasure Thomas, Oigawa Railway Thomas, Angry Upset Thomas, Bridge Jump Thomas, Seagull Thomas, Walking Bridge Thomas, Treasure Thomas, Thomas Makes a Mess, and Superstation Thomas. So 10 engines total. It's going to be the best out of 9 rounds, so it's going to be super long and probably super chaotic episode, but let's just dive right in and get into the chaos. Alright, let's get started with round 1. Let the chaos reign. We got Angry Thomas going first, Seagull Thomas, and there goes Thomas Makes a Mess. We got Scrapyard Escape. A lot of these I haven't been in a Crash City episode before, so this will be interesting. See how they do. Angry Thomas was taken down. There goes Thomas Makes a Mess. Seagull Thomas is also off. Oh, there goes Treasure Thomas and Superstation Thomas. It's kind of hard to see what the engines are, but Oigawa Railway Thomas rounds it out. Okay, and oh my goodness, we have a huge mess. Oh, Digging for Treasure Thomas and Walking Bridge Thomas are the last ones standing after a big altercation where a bunch of them went down. Oigawa Railway Thomas is trying to push over the tracks, and Seagull Thomas blocked the way for Digging for Treasure Thomas, and Walking Bridge Thomas is the last one standing. So that's a lot of Thomases, a lot of blue out there, but looks like Walking Bridge Thomas will take the first round, so that's 1 point for him, and that's 1 round down, only 8 more to go. Alright, and we're back for round 2. There goes Walking Bridge Thomas. Okay, I just dropped one of them. We got, that was Bridge Jump Thomas. Here goes Treasure Thomas with his gold parts. Okay, that was Bridge Jump Thomas who fell over. Digging for Treasure, Scrapyard and Oigawa Railway collide, and Walking Bridge is over. Digging for Treasure is going the wrong way. And we only have 1 engine left, and that is Seagull Thomas. And okay, Angry Thomas just got eliminated, and okay, we have Treasure Thomas fell over, and there goes, who was that? That was Superstation Thomas, and it looks like Paint Splatter Thomas, aka Thomas Makes a Mess, is the only one left on the tracks. We just got a pile of engines all over the place, so that was a wild round. So starting to get confused on the engines already, so hopefully this makes sense, but Makes a Mess will get the 2nd point, so congratulations. It's going to be crazy to figure out. There's probably going to be a lot of ties. Alright, what if we have like a 3 or 4-way tie for first place? That's going to be ridiculous, but let's get them back at the starting gates for round 3. Alright, here goes round 3, and we have Thomas Makes a Mess going first. Digging for Treasure Thomas, Scrapyard Escape, and Superstation. Okay, we have a collision already. Oh, and they make it through. Oh, Digging for Treasure and Superstation have collided. They're both down. Those are the only 2 casualties as of yet. Oh, Oigawa Railway Thomas gets clipped by Walking Bridge Thomas, and they're falling over. And I think we only have 1 engine left. Oh, we have a collision on the cross tracks. Paint Splatter that goes down. Walking Bridge as well, and a Scrapyard Escape over as well. We have 4 Thomases left, and it looks like there's going to be a collision between 2 of them. They're stuck. Treasure Thomas collides, and it's a lockup. Bridge Jump Thomas is caught the back of Angry Thomas. Guess he has a reason to be angry now. Seagull Thomas is making his way around, going to rear end the back, and it looks like Bridge Jump Thomas is out of it. Treasure Thomas is sandwiched between 2 other Thomases. Oh, we have a derailment. Oh, and it's Seagull Thomas, last one going, and he's falling over on the points. Another crazy fight there, but we have 3 Thomases left on the end, but they all fell off on the corner. I don't know what happened there, but Seagull Thomas manages to outlast all the other Thomases, so he got to the point. I just abbreviated all them and didn't add Thomas because I don't think I have enough room for that, but we have Walking Bridge, Makes a Mess, and Seagull Thomases all with 1 point each on the board. So yeah, that's round 3 concluded. Moving on to the next. And start of round 4, it's going to be Seagull Thomas because he won the last round. Superstation, Angry, and Treasure. Okay, Angry Thomas is the first one down. Oh, there goes Treasure Thomas as well. I think he's going to be blocking the track. Seagull Thomas is derailed. And he's causing there's a big backlog. Oigawa Railway Thomas is down. Oh, Thomas makes a mess, and Walking Bridge Thomas, Scrapyard Escape Thomas rounds it out. He might just get through the cross-track. Oh my goodness, that was a close call. Oh, we have a big pile-up of engines. Scrapyard Thomas is going to collide up the back. Oh, Digging for Treasure got back on the tracks. Bridge Jump Thomas is on there as well. They're trying to push through. Digging for Treasure's off. Scrapyard versus Bridge Jump. And the Seagull Thomas almost got back on the tracks. That would have been a crazy recovery if he had pulled it off, but unfortunately not. Treasure Thomas is looking right up into the sky. Oh my goodness, Bridge Jump Thomas clips Scrapyard Thomas. It looks like he's out of it. So it looks like Bridge Jump Thomas. I thought Scrapyard Escape was going to win it because he was the last one out of the gate, but he got freed up, and it looks like Bridge Jump Thomas is still chugging around, and just see what happens. Oh, and finishes off Scrapyard Escape. Wow, well, there's Thomas's all over the place. That was quite a battle for the win there, but it looks like Bridge Jump Thomas came out with the victory. So congratulations, you have earned a point on the board. We only have 9 rounds, so I don't think all of them will get a point on the board unless it's a 9-way tie and we have to go into round 10 or something. But yeah, it could be a first, but we'll see what happens. Round 5 is inbound. The mayhem continues as round 5. We have Bridge Jump Thomas going first. There goes Treasure and Scrapyard Escape. We have Seagull Thomas entering the tracks and Digging for Treasure. And then most of these are Trackmaster too, but we got a few Tomy Trackmasters. So Oigawa makes a mess. Okay, Scrapyard is down. Bridge Jump and eliminates himself along with Thomas makes a mess. Angry Thomas is out. Have to wait for the engines to get by as Superstation Thomas is the last one out. And looks like he's collided with Seagull Thomas. There's a battle for power. Oigawa Thomas gets clipped. Oh my goodness, Digging for Treasure and Walking Bridge Thomas are the last ones on the track, but looks like Walking Bridge Thomas is done. Digging for Treasure Thomas, and he's off the tracks. I just got Digging for Treasure Thomas and Scrapyard Escape Thomas just a few days ago, and looks like Walking Bridge Thomas, Digging for Treasure Thomas is already making a name for himself. So Digging for Treasure Thomas gets a point on the board. We have 5 rounds and 5 engines with points on the board. Usually there would have been a repeat by now, but yeah, I don't know how this, I'm not sure how much of it's luck and how much of it's skill, but yeah, it's just a crazy mess all around. So yeah, we're over halfway done, so let's see what round 6 brings. Alright, everyone still only on 1 point or 0 points, so anyone can still win this. So see how this goes. Digging for Treasure started it, now we got all the others going. And it looks like, Paint Splattered survives the crash. Superstation and Oigawa Railway Thomas are out. And here goes Treasure Thomas. Digging for Treasure is out as well. I don't know, I keep switching the points. Just a habit. Okay, and we have a few close calls. Oh my goodness, Walking Bridge and Scrapyard Escape are down. Paint Splattered or Thomas makes a mess are off. Oh my goodness, Bridge Jump Thomas almost eliminates one of them. Oh, now he's fallen. We have Seagull, Seagull, Treasure, and Angry Thomas, and I think Seagull is the only one with a point on the board, and it looks like, almost got Angry Thomas there. But I don't think Treasure or Angry Thomas have a point on the board, but Seagull Thomas is looking for a second win to reclaim his victory, and he's trying to take out Angry Thomas, but they're stuck. Treasure Thomas is going to make his way around and maybe help out Angry Thomas, I'm not sure. Seagull Thomas looks like he might get the worst of it, but we'll see how it goes. Treasure Thomas collides, and it looks like Seagull Thomas is out. Treasure Thomas gave an assist with Angry Thomas, but we have 2 engines still going. All the others are scattered around everywhere, upside down and on their sides. So it looks like Treasure Thomas is tailing Angry Thomas, but hasn't derailed himself yet. So we might need to do a tiebreaker for the first time today. And let's just see if they make it around. Yeah, it looks like they're all good for now. So I think we're just going to speed this up and go to a tiebreaker for round 6. All right, tiebreaker for round 6. We have Angry Thomas on the left and Treasure Thomas on the right. So they're going to try and knock each other off the opposite end of the track. So 3, 2, 1 to start. Neither of these have points on the board. Looks like Angry Thomas is actually pushing to Treasure Thomas, and well, okay, their front wheel, or Angry Thomas's wheels are all lifted in the air, and Treasure Thomas is off the track. So it looks like Treasure Thomas has lost this fight. So Angry Thomas, maybe this will cheer him up a little bit. He gets a point on the board, so well done. Still, that's 6 engines with points on the board. 4 engines still lacking any points, but we'll see if round 7 will be the first point for them or a second point for another. Alright, at the start of round 7, this usually would be the finale, but today we have extra rounds, so Angry Thomas goes first. Walking Bridge Thomas is gonna, looks like they're gonna collide. Angry Thomas is the first one out. I keep switching the points, I don't know why. Yeah, anyways, Ogawa Railway, digging for treasure, and who was that? Was that Superstation Thomas? Oh, Ogawa Railway and Scrapyard Escape. We still have 1 engine left. Oh, I think Treasure Thomas's gold piece fell off before he even got on the track, but okay, and Paint Splatter, Thomas Makes a Mess. I keep saying Paint Splattered, it's also Thomas Makes a Mess, and Seagull Thomas got eliminated. We got Treasure Thomas without his top, Superstation, and Walking Bridge. So Walking Bridge has 1 point, but the other 2 do not. Treasure Thomas almost got a point last time, but not quite. And it looks like, Walking Bridge collides with Superstation, and Treasure Thomas comes out the victor on that one. The other 2 kind of knocked each other over, but Treasure Thomas gave the final push to set them on the ground, and it looks like maybe with the treasure off, he actually did better this time, or he almost got the last time, but got the last round, but this time he actually gets a point. So again, another time we still have a 7-way tie for first place. Scrapyard Escape, Ogawa Railway, and Superstation, the only ones without points on the board. We'll see if any of them can get their first point in round 8. Only 2 rounds remain, but the victor is still unclear, so we'll see. Still 3 engines without any points. We'll see. This time I feel like we're going to have a repeat win. Okay, we got Bridge Jump and Treasure Thomas eliminated, and Seagull Thomas gets saved by Walking Bridge Thomas. And Ogawa Railway, Thomas Makes a Mess is out, and we have Digging for Treasure Thomas, last one out, not to be confused with just Treasure Thomas, and Scrapyard Escape and Digging for Treasure, Ogawa Railway, Seagull, and Walking Bridge Thomas all collide. And it looks like Superstation and Angry Thomas are the only ones left. The track is blocked by Walking Bridge Thomas, but the track has been cleared. Superstation does not have a point on the board, while Angry Thomas has 1 point on the board, so Angry Thomas did win a tiebreaker against Treasure Thomas, so I think we might be looking at another tiebreaker to decide this round. So Angry Thomas already has some experience, so I guess we'll see how he does. We're rooting for you, Superstation Thomas, to get your first point on the board, but let's see how it goes. Tiebreaker for round 8. Alright, this could be a big factor in deciding the overall winner. If Angry Thomas wins, he'll get a second point. Superstation Thomas wins, he'll get his first point. So let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, start your engines and go. It looks like Superstation Thomas is pushing Angry Thomas. Angry Thomas is at the end of the track, and Superstation Thomas gets the point. So, wow, this is crazy. Going into the final round, and we have an 8-way tie for first place. And so this could be a really bizarre turnout, so we'll see if every engine could get a point on the board. That'd be crazy, but the odds are getting slimmer and slimmer, so let's see if round 9 actually will be the finale. Alright, we are in round 9. We have 8 Thomases with 1 point each, 2 Thomases with 0, so pretty much anyone could win this almost, but this could be a crazy occasion if we had to go into round 10 for the first time, I think. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but Superstation Thomas went first. Everyone's still in it, and it looks like Scrapyard Escape Thomas, and he's one of the engines who doesn't have a point, so Ogawa Railway Thomas is the only one left standing who doesn't have a point, trying to wait for the engines to get past. Alright, Angry Thomas. Seagull Thomas. Oh, and Ogawa Railway Thomas fell over, so we will have a winner this time. Bridge Jump Thomas. Oh, and he fly with the other. Was walking. Bridge Thomas is barely hanging on, and Seagull Thomas just got stuck on all the other Thomases, and he's trying to push through. We have two Thomases, Walking Bridge and Seagull. Walking Bridge is derailed on the left, and Seagull Thomas got derailed trying to push his way through the mess of Thomases in the middle. But I think Seagull Thomas was the last one going. Walking Bridge Thomas has been stalled out for a minute, but Seagull Thomas was going a little bit past his stop, so I think Seagull Thomas might be able to win this round. And 3, 2, 1, final call. I think we will let this final point go to Seagull Thomas. So, congratulations, Seagull Thomas. You will be the winner today. So, yeah, wow. That was a crazy competition, but let's get them in the middle for a final recap and photo shoot. Alright, and for our winner today, out of 10 engines, it was a really good competition. Almost all of them scored at least 1 point, but the one who scored the most was Seagull Thomas. So, Seagull Thomas finished with a total of 2 points. Again, his final point in the last round, I think his first point was in like round 3 or 4. So, yeah, pretty good. I think most of these Thomases was their first appearance on Crash City, except I think like Thomas Makes a Mess and stuff, but yeah, most of them did really good for their first attempt. So yeah, here's the final scoreboard. Almost all the Thomases got a point, but yeah, so Seagull Thomas got first, then Walking Bridge, Treasure, Superstation, Angry, Thomas Makes a Mess, Digging for Treasure, and Bridge Jump Thomas all got 1 point. And unfortunately, Scrapyard Escape and Ogawa Railway Thomas couldn't quite get any points, but yeah, there's going to have to be at least a couple that most likely wouldn't get any points. So yeah, but otherwise, all the Thomases really good good jobs. Could have been anyone, but it was Seagull Thomas. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this competition. 9 rounds, 10 engines, pretty crazy. Done a few Thomas free-for-alls before, but yeah, this one might be the craziest one. But yeah, we'll see. We might do some more, but use most of the Thomases, so I might have to get some more Thomases to do more free-for-alls with new Thomases. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Once again, thank you for 700 subscribers. Really appreciate it. So we'll see what the next milestone will be. But yeah. Anyways, don't have many updates for the end of the week, but yeah, anyways, thanks for your continued support, and I'll see you in the next video. Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.